Let's get into some things of the things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expected, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. It's gonna be y'all. Makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, you guys? Come on in. How you guys doing today? All right. I should have changed this shirt. I don't know. This shirt is irritating me. I should have changed it. But anyway, let's get into it. I wanted to come and touch base with y'all. I don't believe El Teddy is coming live. If he is, he's coming live later. But I did want to come in and touch base and go over a few things. I have kind of like some updates on some stories we've talked about this week that I wanted to give you guys. But I do have a hard stop. So don't y'all get me talking about a whole bunch of stuff today. I got a hard stop. I got some stuff I have to do this evening. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let me say hi to the people as you guys are coming in. Please, as you're coming in, hit that like button. Come on in and take a seat. Y'all know my VIP that are lit up in green. Go ahead and head over to the VIP section. You guys, put your drink orders in. Everybody else, start filling in from the front to the back. Start here and front to the back, okay? All right. Felicia Forever Benson. What's up, Mia? Chuck, DB. Chuck, I needed you on that last live. CC Freak and Cajun helped me out, but I needed your help, honey. Crazy Homebody Girl. What's up, Pretty Green Eyes? Brandon. Now, you know I always screw your name up. Maui. I hope I'm saying it right. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all come on in. And we back like we never left. What's up, Diamond Her? Alexis Thomas. Come on in, hit the like button, please, and please again. So, what's up, T? Did you get my message? I sent you a message this morning. I hope you got it. So let's get into it. We have a couple of updates on some stories we've talked about this week. And then I really don't have much else to talk about other than those updates, if I'm being honest. I felt like it was something else I wanted to talk about, but we are going to do a standalone video. I still have that lawsuit on Lenny Hochstein, the Real Housewives of Miami husband. We're going to do a standalone video because he's got more accusations against him. So we're going to do that as a standalone video maybe tomorrow. There is this situation with the Nike people. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I've converted another person. That was somebody, I ain't gonna say their name. They'll tell y'all if they want y'all to know, but it's a tribe member. They are on their way to Rome, and they just hit me up talking about, bitch. They are flying business class for the first time, and they were like, I ain't never going back. I'm telling y'all, once you go to the front of the plane, and let's be clear, some people don't care. But if you want them people that care, once you are at the front of the plane, it's hard to go back. I'm just gonna tell y'all, it's hard to go back. Baby, it's hard to go back. But it's all about what you choose. All right, let's get into it. What's up, Diamond Pearl? Hey, Xavier. What's up, y'all coming in? Hey, Vintage. Hey, Boo. All right, so we have a couple of updates. So, update number one, Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom y'all saw Malcolm Jamal Warner's widow did an interview with Gayle King. Now Gayle King said that they did not know about the lawsuit prior to the interview. So that interview was done. That's why, she didn't ask any questions about the lawsuit, because the interview was done before the lawsuit was filed, or before they were aware that the lawsuit had been filed. But from what Gayle King said is that it sounds like there's some things that are just old, and that's what it is. Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom made a statement. Now this is via Facebook, and I'm leery with stuff coming through Facebook, but I'm looking at Us Weekly, and they said that this is a quote allegedly from Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom's Facebook. This is what I found. This is a quote. During my year-long journey, I have discovered how cruel, evil, and greedy a human can be. This is allegedly was written by his mom on Malcolm Jamal Warner's Living Legacy page via Instagram to mark the first anniversary of her son's death on Monday. I have also discovered the depth of love, care, concern, and support that humans are capable of, all of which I have been the recipient of, the good, the bad, and the ugly. These are the lessons that apparently I will need as I continue my journey. I really hope that we can get this resolved. Again, based on the lawsuit, and the lawsuit is only one side of the story, to be fair. But based on the lawsuit, it really just sounds like I feel like they can come to an understanding. I don't believe that Malcolm Jamal Warner's intent is for his wife and daughter to struggle. I don't know what her financial situation is. I'm not saying the woman's homeless. I'm not saying any of that. But I do not feel like his intent was for her to struggle. And if there are things that I don't know. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. This is the one. I mean, they have a 9-year-old daughter, which means that they were together for a long time, whether it was an off and on relationship or not. They were together for a very long time. If their daughter is almost 10 years old, even though they were only married for a few years, they were together for almost a decade in some capacity. And again, I'm way on the outside, and I'm not even saying his mom is a bad person. I think that it's a hard situation. She's grieving, and maybe she's privy to things that obviously we're not privy to. But I really, really, really hope that they can find a way to resolve it soon, so that we could just be past this. You know what I'm saying? What's up, social career? Hey, boo. I need a headline. The widow is suing the financial advisor as well. Don't know where the article is from. Oh. Well, I know. I don't know. I just hope we can resolve it. According to the lawsuit, there's more than enough money in his trust to pay what she's requesting. Just pay the woman and go on. I don't know. And again, I only have one side of the story, so maybe when the response is filed, we'll get a different perspective. Maybe they gave her some money and she blew through it. I don't know. My understanding is that the life insurance she anticipated receiving didn't keep up. Right. Well, according to the lawsuit, he never got the policy. In the lawsuit said he never even got the policy. That per the prenup, he was supposed to get $1 million life insurance policy. He never got it. According to the lawsuit, we read the lawsuit on Tuesday. So according to the lawsuit, that was nothing that he was supposed to do to take care of them financially that he did, according to the lawsuit. So the mom controls the trust and the wife controls the estate. Oh, I don't know who controls. I don't know. I don't know. Are you telling me or asking me? Because I don't know who. I don't know. Reminds me of the Kobe Bryant situation. But the Kobe Bryant situation, I think, is a little bit different because Kobe wasn't messing with his parents when he died. Like, they weren't speaking. He had not been. I mean, him and his parents were not in a good space. when he died. So I think that's a little, I don't know. Unfortunately, I felt like the mom doesn't care for her, and that may be part of the issue. I don't know anything about these people, but I kind of get that impression too, Yana. And I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. I don't know. But I kind of get that impression too that maybe there's some strife there between the wife and the mom for whatever reasons. Oh, you were asking. Okay, yeah. See, I don't know, babe. I don't know. But I do feel like there's some strife there because again, I just don't understand why we can't just come together, resolve it, make sure that the daughter is good, make sure that the wife is good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. In other news, Chadwick Boseman's brothers have come down to clarify their Lady Libra, what's up, girl? Where you been? I'm on the MTA and that never goes our way. Then I'm hitting that balcony. I know that's right. The mom is definitely over his trust and the state. Not sure of that. Yeah, the mom is definitely over the trust. But yeah, I'm not sure about this state either. Yeah, but Kobe's wife and the wife's mother had issues. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I know what you're saying now. I remember that now. So Chadwick Boseman's brothers have come down and made a statement. So let me read you guys. And this answers some of the questions we had about their lawsuit. So what they said is, for years, our parents have sought clarity regarding matters connected to the estate of our brother. Chadwick Boseman, including his intellectual property and legacy. This action was filed on behalf of and with the authority of our parents, Leroy and Carolyn Boseman, who assigned their respective interests in the estate to the Boseman Family LLC. So they're letting us know that they have the authority and they have the permission of their parents to file this lawsuit. It says our family was unaware until recently that nearly 4 years after the court's October 4th, 2022 order for final distribution, the administrator had not closed the probate estate. Our petition seeks enforcement of the court's order and the relief requested in the filing. So, for Chadwick Boseman's wife, I in this situation, I feel the exact opposite in this situation. I feel like maybe she's not being as transparent. If the court ordered that the estate, everything be split 50-50, I feel like she needs to pay. Whatever accounting needs to be done, according to the and again, we read an article. We didn't read the lawsuit, but we read an article based on it sounds like, now it sounds like in the article, it sounds like the wife isn't even picking up his money. It sounds like that he has money sitting there that she's not even claiming. I don't know if she's processing grief. I don't know what she's doing, but I feel the exact opposite in this case. I feel like the widow needs to pay. If that's what the court order said to do, I don't understand why these people haven't gotten their money, why his parents haven't been paid if that's what the court order said should happen. So I just feel the opposite. To me, it's black and white. These things aren't complicated. If the court order says this and this is what the state is doing, cut the check. Yeah, according to the article, the courts decided, because he didn't leave a will, so the courts decided 50-50. 50% of his estate goes to his parents, 50% of his estate goes to his wife. And according to the parents, according to this lawsuit, they have yet to receive any money from his estate since the court was made. Since the decision was made. Well, that's what the lawsuit wants. The lawsuit is asking that she be removed, that the widow be removed as executor, and that independent person put in place so that they can do what needs to be done. That's exactly what the lawsuit is asking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, the other update that I have, and this is all allegedly. So allegedly, there's a TikTok floating around about Kendra Scott. Now, y'all know that Kendra Scott is the woman we spoke on yesterday that unalived the young man that she found under her daughter's bed. He was 21. Her daughter's 13. She was arrested. She powed him as he was running away from her home, and we spoke on that yesterday. Now, let me be very clear. I'm gonna play what I have. And let's be clear. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if this person is really who they say they are. I don't know if this information is accurate or not. But let me be very clear. Even if everything this woman is saying in this clip I'm about to play for you guys is accurate, it doesn't change what I said yesterday about that boy being a predator. It just means that this 13-year-old child had even less people looking out for her best interest than what we thought. I don't know if it's true. I'm going to play it. I'm going to let y'all hear it. I don't know if it's true or not. But y'all know I tell y'all all the time, when I get new information, I reserve the right. So yesterday I wasn't defending the mama, but I was like, hey, she did what she felt like she had to do and blah, 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 blah. But I have the right to change my mind when more information becomes available. And again, I have no way of confirming that this woman is who she says she is or if this information is true. But I'm going to let y'all hear what I heard, and then we can talk about it. All right.
I got the phone call. It was from my cousin. They were saying that she had got arrested. At that time, nobody knew exactly what had happened. They just said she got arrested and they needed some bond money. At that point, I had cashed out $1,500. I'm thinking it's just for some DV shit with one of her niggas, which is typical normal shit, right?
So let's stop there. You get a phone call from her cousin saying she's been arrested. We trying to get bond money together. And you just send over $1,500 because you said, I thought that was just some old DV stuff. That's typical, right? Not in my world. In the world in which I live, that's not typical. But I'm going to keep going.
So then when I got the phone call back, they was like, oh, she didn't unalive the dude, I'm not going to say her daughter's name. She's still of mine. I'm respect that. She unalived him. Okay, well, the bitch ain't getting the bond. So everybody just held off till we heard more. For one, it wasn't no sneaking in. She knew of their relationship. They had been dating going on 2 years. Okay.
So let me pause right there. They weren't dating. You mean to tell me that this 21-year-old had been violating, because that's what it is, violating this 13-year-old for 2 years, which means it started when she was 11 and he was 19? Is that what you're telling me? And you're acting like this was normal? Why you ain't called the police? Why you ain't called CPS? So first of all, you said they were dating. I'm sorry, a 21-year-old doesn't date a 13-year-old. That is not how that works. Hey, Jay Parrish, how you doing, boo?
He was able to come to the house and do everything. However, she had told him he could no longer come over there because she wanted him to pay her light bill. He didn't have the money. So she told her daughter he cannot come over here no more until that motherfucker give her some money. Okay?
Now, let me say something. All y'all need y'all asses whooped, and y'all need to be under the jail because you saying that that. Now, this woman, do you claim this is one of your friends? She was a close enough friend that you sent her $1,500 without asking any questions when you thought she was arrested for whooping her boyfriend's tail down to the house. No questions asked. You just sent her $1,500. No questions asked. Y'all were that close of friends that you knew that not only she was allowing her 11-year-old daughter to be violated by a 19-year-old man, young man, but man. Now you telling me that you knew that she was tricking her? That she was using her as a trick? Oh, you can't see my daughter again until you pay my bill? Again, see, I hear what people ain't saying. You want me, this woman's telling this story and she want us to, she want to make it seem like, oh, the mother knew what was going on all along. But what I hear is you were aiding and abetting a criminal activity as it relates to this child. See what I'm saying? I hear that you knew this was going on and you didn't call the police and you didn't call CPS and you didn't try to get you didn't. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all keep listening because now she getting ready to tell us what happened that night. Now, let me be clear. I don't know how she know what happened that night because she wasn't there. Now, unless she talked to the little girl, and this is the story that the little girl told her, I don't know how she got all these details, but I'm gonna let y'all hear it.
He didn't steal her mama credit card. Her mama got him the Uber because she lied like he was finna bring her cash. That's all he had, cash. He wasn't able to cash out, Zelle, none of that. All he had was cash, right? However, that's why he made it there. She told him she was on the way home. He could be there when she's there so she can get the bread. That's why it's 30 minutes apart. It wasn't she was trying to sneak him in and get him there before the mama got home. No, he just arrived literally because it takes about 15, depending on if you can cut over. It takes about 30 minutes for you to get back to that side of town. Okay, that's how long it took.
How you know where he lived? You know where he was living? You knew what side of town he was on? How long it took him to get from his house to her house? Okay.
She got there. He didn't have the money. That's when he ran. They get into an argument. He ran into her room, shut the door. He got up under the bed.
That makes no motherfucking sense. If he lied, let's just go down this road. Let's walk down this road with this woman telling this story. He knew he wasn't allowed to be at the house until he came up with the money to pay the light bill. He lied and said he had the money for the light bill. And then when the mama showed up, he ran into the bedroom, closed the door. No, they got into an argument. And then he ran into the bedroom, closed the door, and got under the bed. Now, I know y'all told me yesterday that this young man allegedly is special needs and he's intellectually disabled and all of those things. I still don't know any of that to be true, but I know that's what y'all said. Y'all said that his teacher told the people that he's special needs. I got that. He got to be special needs if that's what he thought was a good idea. If he thought running into the bedroom, locking the door, and hiding under the bed was a good idea, he must be special needs. Because, again, that makes no fucking sense. Why wouldn't you run out the door in that moment? Why wouldn't you run through the house to the back door? Like, why would you run into the bedroom and hide under the bed? Okay. I'm going to let y'all keep listening.
She talking. That's when she got the gun.
Okay.
I got the phone call. It was from...
And the story, that's where the clip ends. But that's when she got the weapon. And I guess at that point, the boy ran out the house. And then she was chasing him with the weapon and proceeded to pow him. Y'all. Again, I don't know who this woman is. I don't know how this woman got all these details because she wasn't there. I don't know how this woman allegedly knows that these things happen because she wasn't there. Do I think that parts of her story might be true? Like maybe this young man had been around. This wasn't a new thing. I said that yesterday that I don't believe that that's the first time that boy was in that house. I don't believe that. I believe that this was an ongoing situation. I do. I believe this was an ongoing situation because the woman even said that herself, that she told him that She told him stop coming to her house. Remember, isn't that what she said to the police? That she told him if he came back, she was gonna pow him. So I believe that there's an ongoing back and forth between this young man and this woman and this girl. Right. The child. Law. I'm gonna just call you Law. Right. So the boy was violating her child for 2 years, and now all of a sudden she got an epiphany. Ooh, you need to start paying my light bill. All of a sudden, the mama got the epiphany. Ooh, you know what? He need to start paying my light bill. And again, I don't know this woman. I don't know what's true and what's not true. What I do know is whoever this woman is that called in, and I guess she thought she was turning it, man, that just make me look at you. That make me side eye the fuck out of you. Because you knew about all this happening and you didn't think it was a problem with this 19-year-old boy coming up in that house violating this 11-year-old girl for 2 years? I keep saying I don't know because this was on TikTok. This was somebody talking about it on TikTok, and this person randomly called into somebody's TikTok or Spaces. Maybe this was Twitter Spaces, but y'all know how that is. That's like if I'm talking about some people have done it here, and they say, "Oh, I know so and so and so and so," and I say, "Oh, you so and so's cousin." We gotta take that with a grain of salt. We don't know these people, and we don't know who they know and who they really are related to. Because you all of a sudden know what happened that night. Wasn't nobody there but the three of them. From my understanding, you weren't there. You didn't say I was there that night. You didn't say I was there that night. You telling us a story like you were there. I did see that, Miss Carter, which the girl did make a post saying that she was in love and to F her mama. She did. We talked about that yesterday. Yep. But again, that's why I believe that this was an ongoing situation. I absolutely believe that this young girl was messing with this boy for a while. I don't think this was no one-time thing, but I also am going to continue to say a 13-year-old can't consent to sex with a 21-year-old. That's not how that works. And she might really think that it's a relationship, and she might really think she's in love with him, and he may really say he loved her, and he may really. The problem is the adults in this situation failed that girl. And if it is everything that this woman is saying it is, then it was a bigger failure than what we thought it was. A bigger failure than what we thought it was, because that means nobody in this girl's life was trying to protect her. Right, Yana, she was being, if what this woman's saying, she was being groomed. Nobody in her life was protecting her. Hey, Really B. What's up, Lawrence Blair? Is it confirmed that the man was mentally delayed? I saw. Yeah, I don't know that to be a fact. I saw that online as well. The people told me. I don't know that to be a fact. Again, right now, based on I don't know anything. You know, that's what people said online, that allegedly his teacher called in. That's what they said, that the teacher called in and said that that's what it is. I'm with you, Tracy. Again, if this is true, absolutely keep that mama in jail. Absolutely keep that mama in jail if all of this is true. But now I feel like I need to follow this case because I want to know what's going to actually come out in court. I want to know what's true and what's not. If I'm being at this point, hold on a quick second, y'all. Quick second. Hold on. Sorry about that. No, the daughter's alive. If he is his caretaker, his caretaker failed him. The mom was getting his money the whole time. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. If this is true, and I don't know, this was just somebody that called into a TikTok or a Spaces or whatever. So we don't know. We don't have any confirmation of who this woman is or is not. But let me be clear: if what that woman's saying, even if what she's saying is half true, this is some hot ghetto mess, and I'm not defending that. I'm not. But what I said about the young girl don't change, because again, she may really think that she loved this man. She may really think that this man loves her. You know what I mean? We know that happens all the time. That is why the adults are supposed to protect the children, because kids are easily susceptible. They're easily manipulated. Emotionally, they really do think that love looks like this. So again, I'm not defending the mom, especially if the mom knew what was happening and was okay with it for a period of time and then changed her mind. But the flip side is that doesn't change what I said yesterday about this girl being a victim and people calling her fast and people saying this, that, and the other about her. I'm just not going to do it. Because let me tell you something now. If this is true, I'm even more 10 toes down on what I said yesterday. We don't know what other violations was happening and whether the abuse was happening with this child. We don't know what else this child was dealing with. If this was her mama, if this is true, and that's her mama, we don't know what else the hell this child was dealing with in her house. If it's true, we don't know that it's true. There's just some random woman that called in. Because again, I'm side-eyeing the fuck out of her. If her story is true, she need to be in jail too. Because that means you knew what was going on. And you were okay with it too. You were more concerned. You was down to give her money to bail her out of jail for beating up somebody for a DV case. More concerned about that than her daughter being violated by a grown-ass man. See, I'm equal opportunity. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, when I get more information, I reserve the right to change my mind. And in this situation, I'm changing my mind about feeling like the mama did something heroic if this part of the story is true. It's a mess. But her story don't even make sense to me. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying it don't make sense. Because again, how you know? Were you there? Child, were you there? I don't think it's true because the daughter would have said it. She openly professing her love for the guy, and she would have said it. I think it'll just be interesting. I might have to follow this case. I might have to put this on my, remind me to check it every couple of months, every couple of weeks to see what's going on with this case. Because now I want to know what's going to happen. I want to see the police report. I want to hear testimony. I want to hear what happened if it goes to trial. I want to know. It's down there in Memphis. I might have to, child. I want to know. What's up, Leslie? How you doing? Hey, girl. Hey, boo. How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? Let me see. Oh, the former teacher said the family didn't know he was out of the house. How the teacher know that? See, how does everybody know everything? You are the teacher. How does the teacher know that the family didn't know the boy was out the house? And see, this is how my brain works. And if the family is saying, hey, we didn't know he was out of the house, that makes me think that this wasn't a regular thing, right? That makes me think it was a one-time thing that he snuck out the house and they didn't know. Because if he was going out willy-nilly and he was over that girl's house regularly, like this so-called friend said, wouldn't the family know? I mean, you might get away with sticking out the house once or twice, but you're going to get out the house every other day? Hold on. Tracy sent me something, child. Let's see. Oh, Lord. This is over on the Hollywood Unlocked.
I do agree. I do not condone his actions as going and... That's, something we'll look into. Told investigators, quote, I did what I had to do. It's, something we'll look into. My guess is that...
So this is the parent?
I do agree. I do not condone his actions as going and mingling with a 13-year-old. However, when you're cognitively not 20, what do you expect? And then I found out last night that from his sister, no one knew that he was gone away from the house.
Perkins believes Morton thought the girl was older and didn't understand the law.
I just wish she wouldn't have never shot him. That's it.
So that, to me, that totally contradicts the other story. Again, both stories can't be true. Both versions of the story can't be true. It can't be she been messing with this boy for 2 years and the mother knew about it and he was allowed to come to the house whenever he felt like it for 2 years. But it can't, this other side of the story can't be true either. Well, he didn't know that she was only 13 and he didn't know the law and the family didn't know that he was out of the house. See, both versions of the story can't be true. I mean, y'all tell me, am I tripping? Both versions of the story can't be true. Quake, tell me, girl. Tracy, y'all keep me honest. Both versions of that story. Now, I'm not, and listen, I don't know what the truth is, but both versions of those stories can't be true. It can't be that this boy was allowed to come over to the house for 2 years. And the mama knew about it, and the mama was cool about it, and the friend knew about it, and clearly everybody in the neighborhood knew about it. But now you got this teacher over here defending the family saying, well, he's not cognitively 20 years old, and the family didn't know he was out of the house, and he didn't know how old the girl was. Both versions of the story can't be true. Right, Quake. Tracy, we need to put this on. We need to put this on our calendar. How often we need to check back, y'all? We need to follow this case. How often do we need to check back? Every 2 weeks? Okay. Tracy, we need to put this on the calendar. This is a case we need to file because now I'm just curious. I want to know what's going to come out in court. I think she was arraigned because she was given bond. And that's the other thing. They're charging this woman with murder, but they gave her $100,000 bond. That's crazy. $100,000 bond, that's crazy for a case for that case. That's interesting to me. Half pin? What you think? $100,000 for MURDER? Quake said that says the most to her over these two witnesses. I agree. The fact that the court only gave her $100,000 bond, which means that she could actually get out of jail. She could be bonded out for $10,000 for a MURDER case. That's a lot. That says a lot. Thank you, Ms. Wright. Thank you. Halfpin said they're going to charge you with the most, but they probably think it's voluntary manslaughter. I agree with you on that. I agree they'll probably reduce the charges. I agree. They'll probably reduce the charges. All right, y'all. Let's get to an update on this D4vid case. What time is it? I told you I had a hard stop. Okay, we've been here 41 minutes. All right, let me do this. According to Wait a minute. Hold on. I saw something. Hold on. I saw some new information. They basically said that they were able to thank you, KDK. Who got the membership, y'all? Yeah, we're not gonna I can't do this case play by play. It's way too much. It's too graphic. It's just too much. I can't do this play by play, but I'm gonna just try to give y'all the updates and try to sanitize it as much as I can. But according to what I just saw a few minutes ago, like right before I went online, they said that they were able to match up the chainsaws. Now I'm not gonna get into all of the details about. Oh, congratulations, DPG! Congratulations. Hey Ray, what's up? I call him in my head every time I read his name. Oh, D4vid, right? Oh, Diamond Pearl, congratulations, Diamond Pearl Jim. Congratulations, boo. Yeah, any decent prosecutor will say he was leaving, but she shot him in the back of the head. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely an argument to be made. Listen, I'm not saying based on what I was thinking yesterday, I did say I would pay that woman's bail. I did say that. But now I'm gonna have to wait. I need more information. YouTube T on this case, Annie Elise got in trouble at the court. She had someone in the courtroom using a Google document to transcript everything to her live. Who is Annie Elise? And why would you do that? These people be doing too much. These people be doing too much. That's okay, Yvette. That's okay, baby. I should have probably went back before I just jumped in the middle of it. I just know I gotta.
I do agree.
Oh,
I do
sorry.
not.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Hold on. I was checking something. They're gonna make them stop YouTubers from coming in the court. Well, they can't do that. I mean, they can't. I mean, well, when I say can't's a strong word, but that would be a very subjective thing for them to do. Now, they may start closing the courtrooms, but only family is allowed in and that kind of thing. That would keep everybody out. But I mean, a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers and the judge was thinking about removing computers and electronics from the court. Now, they'll probably do that. I could see them doing that. Yeah, I could see them doing that. Oh, Lord. I don't know why my YouTube don't be showing me all these different people. I don't be finding all these different people that y'all be finding. Maybe I was just be too busy listening to my YouTube stories, my AI stories, child. But that's what they'll probably do. They'll probably put stricter parameters in place. Because y'all remember Armand and what's her name? Armand, the one that Meg just sued. The one that Meg that owes Meg money now. What's her name, y'all? Mob Radio. Remember they got kicked out of the court during the case during the Milagro Grams. Yeah. Remember they got kicked out of the courtroom because they violated the court rules. I forgot what they did now. They was doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing, child. And they got kicked out. So they're going, I feel like they may just put in tighter restrictions. So I love the AI stories. All right. I think, again, I told you that's just going to be a quick one. I am going to, tomorrow, I'm going to have a checklist, like a due date list for y'all, because I do know we have a lot of things coming up. We have a lot of due dates. But the first due date is by the end of July. If you're planning to stay at the house for Ebby's birthday, I need your $100 deposit. I need your full money by the end of August. Okay. I need everybody's money by the end of August if you are staying at the house. If you are not staying at the house, you're just coming through. You're gonna stay in Charlotte, or you're gonna get a hotel room and you're just gonna come through. I need your $75 by the end of August. Okay. So there's that. I need a head count. I need to start paying for this stuff. I need to start putting these deposits down. Okay. All right. Books and bourbon. I need if you are doing the VIP package, I need that money by the end of August. So I can get t-shirts and head counts to James, and I can buy the tickets for the distilleries and all that good stuff. Okay. Cruise deadline. The final payment for the Tri-Bowl 2.0 is due November the 28th. So those of you that have been paying a little bit here and a little bit there, cool. But the final payment is due November the 28th. Okay, those are the due dates I have in front of me. I think that's it. Any other due dates that I need that I'm forgetting? I think that's what I have. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. Okay. Tracy says, so we might not get live tweets because this lady can't follow directions. Well, there's that. Now, as of right now, I have 12 people who have filled out the Google Doc to do the VIP package for books and bourbon. So right now I'm working off the 12, the number 12. That's what I'm working off of. Okay. So what I'll probably do for that Friday night when we're going to the Louisville Slugger, I'm going to probably break us down into groups of 6 and 6. Well, I make 13, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to break us into 2 groups like we did last year. So we're going to break into 2 groups. So when you guys get your flights, let me know so that I can schedule you according to your flight. We'll get into that a little bit later. But if you are still interested in going to Books and Bourbon, Tracy just dropped the Google Doc. Also for Ebby's birthday again, I only have deposits for 2 people. Again, I'm not worried about Tracy. I'm worried about you. El Teddy, I'm not worried about him. But anybody outside of Tracy and El Teddy, I need y'all's deposit. And the only reason why I'm worried about them because I know they coming. And if they ain't coming, they'll let me know they not coming. Okay. All right. Those are my announcements. I think those are the church announcements for today. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and do the Lenny Hochstein video tomorrow. Oh, Tracy said, I got you. Okay. Thank you, boo. I'm going to try to do the Lenny Hochstein video tomorrow. And a members only tomorrow, so I can give y'all the behind the scenes on what went down Saturday. Because there's some stuff I don't want to say publicly, but I'll tell y'all behind the scenes. Some behind the scenes stuff that went down Saturday. I'm gonna do another travel video. I want to talk to y'all about Iberia Airlines, my experience on Iberia Airlines. I'm not sure when I'll do that, but I want to do that sometime in the next couple of days. And then of course tonight we have Raising Canaan. Bell Collective, child. I guess I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with Bell Collective. The episodes are just not giving me nothing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that. I sent my VIP money for Books and Bourbon a few weeks ago. Yes, I got yours. I got yours. 2 people have sent me their money for Books and Bourbon. 3 people have sent me their money for Books and Bourbon. I got yours. I thought I said I got yours. My bad. But I can't wait to see you, boo. Raven, we need your review from your last cruise. Oh, Raven. Yeah, we need Raven's cruise review from her Norwegian cruise. We could have rolled up Bell Collective in this live. And you just child, I ain't even finished watching the episode yet because I'm just sick of it. I low-key forgot about Bell Collective. Child. Okay. With that being said, let me get ready to get out of here, you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.